do you by any chance happen to know this person? I'm trying to reach out to this person and this person is in your connections. But I personally think that my profile is very dynamic. I personally think that I can do a lot of things. Now, one of the advantages of LinkedIn groups is that you can message anybody in the group without being a first-degree connection. When they put the filter that we're looking for recruiter, we're looking for IT specialists who are based out in the UAE region, that's where your profile can get picked.
Hey guys, welcome to Oksy Vlogs. One of the most popular questions on my channel is how to get a job in Dubai. So in this video, I'm gonna interview a career advisor and let's ask him about some tips and tricks. So let's get started. What did you do before you came to Dubai and why did you decide to come here?
I was studying in Germany way back in 2010 until 2014. I stayed in Germany studying and working there until there was a time a friend of mine, he said, why don't you try Dubai market? It's very, there's so much to do here, plus also the environment, the culture, the food, everything. And he pointed out so many things, and I eventually, made a decision to move here in Dubai. And one of the biggest reasons, I think, at that time, what triggered was the salary is tax-free, which I think is one of the driving force at that time. And of course, you enjoy the luxuries here, the safety point of view, from the food point of view, from the culture point of view. Everything is so dynamic. Everything is so, it welcomes you. Dubai and all UAE, wherever you work, it feels like home here.
What are you currently doing?
Currently, I'm working in the education sector. I'm working as a career advisor, and I advise people how to, advance in their careers, and if they have any challenges, and how you can overcome those challenges, and also to train them how they can use different social media platforms, how they can best find different job opportunities, and how they can network as well with people within the UAE region.
Can you share your 5 tips for job seekers?
This is a very important question. It also is a very sensitive question because people come here in Dubai with a lot of hopes, with a lot of expectations, but one thing which put them back, or one thing which could come in between their success, is how you are going to use the time here while you are in Dubai. So how you can find job in Dubai, one of the biggest way, or one of the easiest way, is to look for opportunities on different social media platforms. We're not talking here at the moment about the job portals, but different other social media platforms which are usually neglected or ignored. For example, there are different Facebook groups where you would find different job opportunities. There are different pages where you can find opportunities for the job seekers. All right. Now, when it comes to the job portals, now how you're going to pick those job portals, the legit job portals which are very active, with active listing of jobs, so you can, identify those. So I can name here a few: Naukri Gulf, Gulf Talent, Baith, Indeed, LinkedIn as well. These are the job portals which are actively used, and employers use these platforms to post their job opportunities. Now, also what you can do here to find a job is to attend different networking events. A lot of opportunities are hidden within the networking event, and I always say, when you are in Dubai, you have to do networking. When you are in Dubai, you have to expand your network. The more people you know here, the more opportunities are here for you. Now, point number 4 is that when you are here in Dubai and you're looking for a job opportunity, always try to connect with your alumni. Always go back, connect the dots. You might be surprised that your alumni, your seniors from the same institute where you have studied back home, they are also working here. So they might extend you some help as well. And point number 5 is just be yourself. Be confident. You have taken a decision. You have moved to Dubai with a goal, with a vision that you want to work here for the next 10 years, for the next 20 years. So, you have burned all the boats back home, and now you are here with a mission. So go ahead and grab it.
Should people apply from their home countries, or should they come to Dubai and start applying from here?
Again, a very important question. In my personal opinion, I think the employers, their preferences are to interview candidates who are based out in the UAE region, because we see when a job post goes on the job portal or across different social media platforms, the recruiters and HRs, they immediately get hundreds of applications, and they have a pool ready in hand to interview them. Now, if you're applying from your home countries, so there are, let's say, 3 major reasons that why I would recommend you to come to the UAE and then look for a job. So one reason is that you are within the UAE region, within Dubai region, and you are accessible to the employers. that you can immediately available for range of different interviews. On the other side, when you update your location on your different profile across different job portals, and also on your LinkedIn profile that you are currently based out in the UAE region. So when the employers, they are looking out for candidates across these job portals, when they put the filter that we're looking for recruiter, we're looking for IT specialists who are based out in the UAE region, that's where your profile can get picked. That's where you come up in the search filters. So applying from home, I mean, it's fine, it's completely fine. But if you are in the UAE region, it increases your chances. And of course, if you are in your home country as well, because the UAE market is so big and there is a lot of competition here, and the job seekers are here in abundance. So it gives you less opportunity to compete with the candidates if you are applying from your home country. So I definitely recommend you to make a visit here for about 1 to 3 months. I recommend 3 months. So you give yourself time also to understand the market, how it operates, what are the job portals, how to apply, how to expand your network. You learn a lot of things about the market as well.
What are the top skills that are in demand in Dubai in 2020?
The professions which are in demand in Dubai, based on my observation and based on my research, people who are in the IT industry, people with the IT background, technology background, they are more in demand. For example, we talk about the software developers, we talk about Android developers, we talk about programmers, computer scientists. They are more in demand, as we see everything is moving to the digital world, everything is moving towards machine learning and artificial intelligence. So these people, they are very high in demand. Plus also we see there is a big demand. I mean, when we go to different job portals, we see there are a lot of opportunities for sales and marketing professionals, business developers, digital media specialists, SEO specialists. So there's a huge demand for marketing professionals as well. And of course you would see then other professions which come down in the lane as well, for example in HR, in accountancy and finance. Yes.
Is there any official website in the UAE where job seekers can check the average salaries in different sectors?
Well, I don't know about any official website, but I think you can take a look at Gulf Talent. You can also look for Robert Half and Hayes, because these two, they do conduct different surveys for the salaries. So you might, on their website, you might be able to download some PDF files and you can help yourself get some information. And also you can simply write on Google like salaries trends in the UAE in the last 5 years and in the last 2 years, or salaries in a certain, for example, in salaries for IT professions, salaries for HR professions, and you might get some articles. Plus also you can reach out to your network as well. You don't actually have to rely all the time on these websites or on these surveys. You can simply have a chat with one of your seniors, maybe with one of your colleagues, and just ask them.
Some people say that your salary in Dubai depends on your passport or nationality. What do you think about it?
All right, so this is a very sensitive question, when it comes to nationality. And people have different perception that salaries are based on nationalities. Now I am in a disagreement with that. How I think is that maybe there are companies who are international and they have work standard based on, if a company is French, they might have their official language as French, their documentation is done in French, their whole communication is done maybe in French language. So they would prefer somebody who can speak French or come from the French background. All right, so that's one thing. On the other side, sometimes maybe the role requires you to travel internationally, and certain passport holders, for them, they have to apply for visa every time they would travel to different parts of the world. So that might be an expense on the side of the company. So I mean, I do think in a positive way that the employers, if they are looking for certain nationality, it's their right to ask for certain nationality, maybe because of the requirement of the role, maybe because of the company culture, maybe because of, for example, different demographics come and play their role in the companies, establishing their norm as well. So I think we have to be positive in it. So we should not say that salary would depend on the nationality. But what you can do, if you think something like this, what you can do, you can always learn a new language, to increase your chances. You can always strive hard to work for a better company. So don't sell yourself, too short of anything. You can always improve yourself and compete. I mean, I speak German language, so it helps me, it has actually helped me on a lot of different occasions that I crack different interviews just because I speak German language. Even though I don't speak that fluent because I've been living here for the last 5 years, so I don't speak very fluent now, but I mean, like, I still can converse, I still can handle the normal conversation, but it still puts me at an edge when it comes to other applicants.
What are the top 3 mistakes job seekers make?
So in my opinion, I mean, those are not the mistakes. Let's say like what they can do to improve their job searching within the UAE region. And one of the most important thing is that when they come here for job searching is that they immediately try to connect with the recruiters, and the moment they get connected, they send out the mass email or this big email with a long CV that hands up, I'm looking for a job and how you can help me. Now here what you can do, you can always take help of a mutual connection who can help you bridge the conversation, who can help you connect with the recruiter. Okay, so one of the mistake, or again not a mistake, one of the improvement which the job seekers can do is to how you connect with the recruiters, how you connect with the HRs, is to take advantage of your mutual connections here. Don't try everything by yourself. Start take some help from your own connections, your own network. Now the other mistake with okay, let's put it in again, like the improvement which job seeker can do is that they come here, they only focus on the job portals. Now when they focus only on the job portals and apply for different job applications, like they would just sit in their homes and they would just apply. Now what happens here is you are actually disconnecting yourself from the market. You're disconnecting yourself with the opportunities that you may know if you would attend or if you would meet people. So I would strongly recommend that you go out and start meeting people. You make your online connections into offline friendships. So go ahead and meet them, not necessarily that you have to ask every time for a job. You can ask them about their experience, you can ask them for their tips, you can ask them for their suggestions, just to improve your job searching experience. And the third is that don't focus just on one job portal, just on LinkedIn or just on a single job portal. What I did when I came here, I still remember, so I would have like all job portals in my Google Chrome browser open. So the only thing I have to do is to turn on my laptop, and immediately I would have like all job portals from 1 to 7, they are like open. So I just have to refresh to see the job openings. Maybe one company, because companies, they can get subscription to different job portals, and if we think that we only have to focus on this job portal, we are limiting ourselves, and also we are losing on a lot of opportunities which employers, they might be posting on other job portals as well. So we have to expand our horizons. And here I remember one more thing is that make sure the consistency of your profile remains the same throughout the job portal. For example, on one job portal you have explained it so well, but maybe employers are not using that portal. Maybe employers are using other job portal. So you can always think to use all the job portals to have the maximum job opportunities for yourself. And just to add here one more tip, that if you're making profile on different job portals, you can always go ahead and set the email alerts just to organize your job searching. So the moment you get up in the morning, you already have different jobs to apply for. You already can start your day with a positive energy, not with a state of mind that there are no jobs. So if you set the email alerts on a daily frequency, so maybe on this job portal you have 0 jobs, on this job portal you have 3 jobs to apply for, through this job portal you have 5 jobs to apply, and that keeps you motivated, that keeps you going in your job searching.
Today many companies use ATS to screen resumes and application forms. What should be written in the resume so it will pass through the system?
The applicant checking system, it sounds quite scary for the job seekers and especially for the job applicants, that the applicant checking system is the first point of contact when you submit your job application online. But still there are different ways, you can handle that. It's not something that you should fear of. What you can do is to just make sure that your profile is complete, all the sections are up to date. Don't think that if on one job portal or one employer, because the employer, they also use the applicant tracking system, that they have mentioned the nationality as one of the filter, or they have mentioned one of the section as salary bracket. So go ahead and put those figures there. It's just that how you are going to make your profile complete on one side, plus also giving the ATS the opportunity that it can filter you, it can help you put in the search filters. Now, one of the most important thing to bypass the applicant tracking system is to put the maximum keywords in your profile. Now for the keywords, you can always go google.com and you can just search for human resources new keywords, human resources keywords in demand, human resources keywords which employers they're looking for, and you get bunch of keywords, and you can make those keywords and you can put them in sentences. On the other side, if you're submitting your job application online, especially through the applicant tracking system, you can go ahead and submit through a Word document. Now when you make a resume, so try to put more text, avoid shapes, avoid borders, lines, graphs, all these things. Just try to avoid and put like as maximum as text possible.
When you apply on LinkedIn through Easy Apply, does your application go through the ATS?
So Easy Apply, they will be notified. The employer, they will be notified that this person has applied for this position, so they get a list of applications. So now from their side, when it comes to the Recruiter Lite, there is another a premium package with which recruiters can use, and they have to pay for that. And with that help, they can narrow down their search to the relevant person, to the key person that they are looking for. And to reach to that person, if you wish to be that one person, then you need to make sure that your profile is 100% up to date, have the maximum keywords. Plus also, I always recommend the job applicant to make your LinkedIn profile more dynamic. For example, on my profile, because I can see in the search results, people who are looking for business development, my profile is showing up because I can see the stats. People who are looking for HRs, my profile is showing up. People who are looking for career advisors, my profiling is showing up. People who are looking for social media and influencers, my profile is coming up. So this gives me also the opportunity through LinkedIn that I can make a dynamic profile. So if I would limit myself only to HR's keywords and all that, all the section on LinkedIn profile is completed in a way which would project me as a HR professional, it's completely fine. But I personally think that my profile is very dynamic. I personally think that I can do a lot of things. I believe that I am very multi-talented. So why would I limit myself? So tomorrow, if I get an opportunity as an influencer, as a social media specialist, as in HR, in business development, I'm gonna go ahead and grab those. So it's just that how you are creating your opportunities through LinkedIn by just maximizing your own LinkedIn profile. And you are doing nothing. You just have to invest one time in your LinkedIn profile with a vision like how this LinkedIn profile can help you. For example, people who are running their YouTube channels. So this is the first investment of time with which they have done, building their subscribers, building their trust, building an audience, running a tribe, and now you can cash on it. Now you just have to do your fun work. You are doing anything. For example, you are doing different TV shows, you are doing a lot of different fun activities, and you are just posting and you are making a lot of money out of YouTube. So it's just investment of time in your LinkedIn profile for once, and then you can have opportunities coming through your way.
Another issue many job seekers face is that when they apply for a job, they compete with more than 200 other applicants. Many small companies check job applications manually, so there are high chances that some resumes won't get even seen. What would you advise job seekers to do in this case?
Again, a very good question. And in this question, I would recommend that the applicants, they should apply as soon as possible. So, and here you can set the email alerts. So immediately when you get a notification that there are 3 jobs available, there are 5 jobs matching your profile, and they are available to apply for, just go ahead and apply. On the other side, when you have sent your job application, yes, it looks scary if you are like playing in a pool of 500 applications. So you can always reach out to your mutual connections. You will definitely find someone who can recommend you for the job that you have applied for. You can definitely find a mutual connection, somebody in your network who can help you chase your job application, who can put a word forward for your job application. And the third, again, which is the most important thing, is when you are playing in a larger pool, is that how you personally go after and chase that job application. You can reach out to the employer by yourself, you can send them an email, you can contact them through the company website. It's just that how you are chasing your own opportunity.
Could you share your tips on how job seekers can connect with recruiters on LinkedIn and get a response?
So the job seekers who come to the UAE region, and they would immediately start connecting with the recruiters. So they would not personalize their request on one side, but on the other side, they would simply connect. And because I hear and I read different messages, they are reaching out to me and they say, they are not getting any any feedback, they're not getting any response on their messages that are being sent. So what they can do here is to, again I recommend to make use or to take advantage of your mutual connections. You can, for example, reach out to me instead, and you could say, do you by any chance happen to know this person? I'm trying to reach out to this person, and this person is in your connections. So would you mind if you could help me connect with that person? So because I would know that person because he or she is my mutual connection, all right, or we are first degree connection, and I will reach out to that person or the recruiter, and I would write a simple note that a connection of mine who has just landed UE would like to inquire more about the job that you have just recently posted, or would like to connect with you and to ask for further employment prospects. So would you be open to connect? And if that person says yes, so definitely I would open a mutual chat and I will help you connect with that person. And if that person says no, I'm not hiring right now, so I can always come back to that person that that person has responded that they're not currently hiring. However, you can follow their profile for the future updates, and in case they post something or any job opportunity in the near future, you can reach out to me again and I can help you connect with that person. So it's just how you're making use of different LinkedIn sections, different features to help yourself. Plus also, if you are trying to connect with the recruiters, you can always join different LinkedIn groups. For example, you just have to search for example, recruiters or recruitment in Dubai, and you'd find a bunch of recruiters. One of the advantage of LinkedIn groups is that you can message anybody in the group without being a first degree connection. So you have the opportunity that you can connect with a lot of HR professionals and recruiters who might be hiring. So you don't have to have a connection, so you can immediately send them a text message. But then again, you have to think very carefully, because this is your one opportunity, and your every single connect, the click connect, behind there is an opportunity hidden. Behind a send message, if your conversation is not well crafted, you might be losing an opportunity. So I think it's really important how to initiate a conversation with the recruiters, plus also taking advantage of your mutual connections who will help you connect with that person.
How to get a job if you are a fresh graduate and you have no experience?
So as a fresh graduate, there are two suggestions from my side. One would be to stay connected with your placement cell, to stay connected with the career advisory department. Every university, they have their own placement cell where they help students to get an internship, to get a placement work. So as a student, make sure that during your 4 years of studies, you are doing internships. So although there are different extracurricular activities that might be distracting, but eventually once you would graduate, your focus will be to land at a job, not to do any more extracurricular activities. So make sure, you can keep a balance while you're studying, but make sure that you stay in contact, stay in touch with your placement cell who can help you find different job opportunities as in internships. Now, as a fresh graduate, once you have graduated, once you have completed your studies, if you're trying to look even for those basic roles, for example, let's say sales coordinator or sales assistant, sales executive, still employer's preference would be someone who has an experience of 1 to 3 years. So how you can combat this thing is to look for roles where there is no experience required. For example, you can look for opportunities as a management trainee, as a trainee, as a sales trainee. So how you even look for opportunities across different job portals, across different websites, will again make a difference. So because you are looking all the time, sales assistant, sales coordinator, you think that a sales assistant role is a role which is a beginner role, but actually maybe in some companies, sales assistant, the employers who are hiring for sales assistant, they might be requiring for an experience of 3 years. But if you would put keywords sales trainee or sales, let's say sales management trainee, or sales internship leading to a full-time opportunity, or graduate trainee sales program, I think that will really make a difference in sourcing the right opportunities.
Do you have a quote you live your life by or think of often?
History is not going to repeat you again, and this is your just one lifetime opportunity to make an impact. So you're not going to get any other chance. That's it.
How can people reach out to you?
People can reach out to me through LinkedIn. They can follow me because I do share a lot of content on frequently basis, so they can follow my LinkedIn profile. Plus also I run a Telegram channel which they can be part of. They can subscribe to my Telegram channel, which is Suhaib Hassan Official. and every time when I go live, every time I'm posting new videos, they will always be the one notified immediately. So they can join my Telegram channel, and I have also launched my YouTube channel as well, so they are welcome to join.
So guys, these were some tips and tricks on how to get a job in Dubai. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below and we will reply to you. And thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.